What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast, and if you're on the West Coast, get up early, bird, get the worm. It's time to get up, get ready for work, or unless you're getting out for work, you can sit up here and listen to the Dre Mac Show while you're getting ready. You're getting ready for bed. All right, so today we're going to talk about The Boys season 4, episode 1 through 3. I'm so happy the boys are back, and they are doing their thing in this one. So there's going to be some spoilers in here. So if you have not watched this show, you haven't watched anything, this probably ain't gonna be the you probably don't want to stick around for this one. I'm just saying, So we're going to get into it here. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gan over at the Heavy Gan channel. But you already know how I do. The real question is, all right. Let me see who is all in the hizzy for shizzy up in this mug. Eric Shaw, what's up? What's up? I haven't seen 2 or 3 yet. You gotta go watch The Boy. The Boys may not be for everybody. And of course, on this one, this is mainly going to be just a review. This is not going to go a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Shot by shot or anything like that. Come on now. Oh, duh. Hold on. But it's not going to be like a shot for shot type of thing, because I can't do a shot for shot type thing when it comes to The Boys on here. I can't. It's way entirely too graphic. Way entirely too graphic. You know what I mean? But when I tell you that The Boys are, I'm talking about this now. When it comes to comic book, movies and shows, of course, this is a satire on the comic book universe. That's what it started as. Some of the greatest writing and commentary that you will see on television today, period. You know what I mean? Period. And it is amazing. Torrent Rain Reloaded, good morning. Good morning. Ready for this discussion. Thank you. Junior Network, good morning. Tracy Wood, good morning. Robin D is here. Good morning, Robin. The admin is up in here. Like I said, I've seen everything. Hey, what's up, Terry J? Good morning to you. Good morning. Before I get here, matter of fact, I'm trying to log into my account real fast, and okay. So I could at least play. Well, I could get the synopsis of, because, like I said, they dropped all 3 episodes, which I think they did for the first season too. So this is not a shocker surprise, but they dropped the first 3 episodes, and like I said, when you're talking about social commentary, and you put it in the comic book frame, this is the show for you. And again, and then you have, because they built so much of this universe, you feel for characters, not necessarily the characters are cannon fodder for fatalities or anything like that, but you actually feel for the actual characters that you have known and loved in the show. You know what I mean? So that's what I think this, the thing that has been the greatest asset for this show is being able to have that dynamic. And I think that's awesome. You know what I mean? I think that's awesome. And there's not too many shows that actually do that. They give you these dynamic of these characters. You actually spend time with these characters. It's not that they just, go on a blood spree. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's fun. It happens. I'm not saying that that's not a part of the show. I reviewed Gen V. You know what I mean? That was a part of the show, and they connect this universe too. Give me just a second. I'm trying to. Now that I'm having my login, I'm trying to log in so I can be able to get this stuff for you guys. But hopefully you guys are good though. Hopefully you guys are good. Um, I did have a host um of new people come in and start checking out the show, and I kind of want to just kind of want to put this out here because I think you know as long as I've been on YouTube, and especially since I changed over a couple years ago, what I do on this channel. Let me update that password. What I do on this channel. If you are new, oh God, come on, so I can pick the boys. Lord have mercy. Give me just a God dang it. Anyway, if you are new to the channel, you're new to what I do here. My name is Dre Mack, and I talk about comic book movie news, basically comic book entertainment news. So Marvel, DC, Amazon Prime's The Boys, and anything that has that dynamic in it. That's what I talk about on this show. So I don't never wanted to get it twisted. Yes, I did, cover the Jonathan Majors case. If you're following me because I talk about Jonathan Majors, yes, but I am not a lawyer, never claimed to be one or whatever. And a lot of people ask me, for certain things because I covered the Jonathan Majors coverage. And I want to tell everybody that I covered the Jonathan Majors case because he played Kane the Conqueror in the MCU. And then when I seen, what the mainstream media was doing, which I have a reaction video that's coming soon. And I'm not going to give that away. I want y'all to see that for yourself. But, I covered it because he was Kane the Conqueror. And, and I continue to cover it because, again, I seen the hypocrisy from the mainstream media. So what I decided to do on my channel, because this is my channel, and, it's not hard to create a TikTok account, a YouTube channel, or any of this. It depends on what you want to talk about, your dedication. And I recommend anybody who wants to be a content creator, become a content creator. If you got something to say, just create your own lane. You know what I mean? Like I did, So that's the reason why I started covering Jonathan Major. I want to, and the more and more we got into the case, the more and more I start seeing the bullshiggity that was going on. That's what I decided to do. And so I don't want anybody to get misconstrued on what I do here and why I do it. You know what I mean? Why I do it. And again, did I ever expect to be Jonathan Majors? No, because I wasn't in it to meet no celebrity. I just wanted to defend the dude because I seen what the media was doing to dude. And, again, I seen what all these people that is our counterpart, they can get to go through hell and have a redemption story. Why can't he do it? Why can't he go through hell and have a redemption story? Because somebody always got something to say. And then I have people who came in who don't know or whatever, that comes in the comment section, and they say certain things or they got certain things or, or whatever. God bless you. You know what I mean? But this is what I do my channel for. When I was doing social commentary, I'm going to tell you the truth. I started podcast in August of 2017. You know what I mean? So this is 7 years of me doing this. Before I used to get off of work because I worked in the morning, used to get off any news that would come out, hurry up and jump on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Was having friction within my own family because I wanted to hurry up and jump on my podcast because there was news. And this is what I do. You know what I mean? So I'm covering the news. Damn that. You know what I mean? And I was doing a lot of black social commentary, strictly black power, black empowerment, what was going on, police shootings, all of that. Wasn't riding the wave. That was my passion because I've been doing this literally since I was in high school. You know what I mean? So I felt now that it's an ability to have a platform and all of that, and the podcast was new amongst a lot of other black people. I decided that's what I wanted to do, right? So that's what I did. So I'm giving you guys who's new to the channel my story so you know what I do here. But start doing that. Do you know I didn't get as much as I cover? Now, mind you, that same energy that I was giving to Jonathan Majors and everything, I was giving to the people in my local neighborhood, giving people an opportunity to come on my show and talk about your product, all this stuff. If you was black, I was down to get your name out there, whatever the case may be, all of that. You know what some of these people wanted me to do all of this stuff for free. Don't want to do any lab work, let me do all this. Just get me on camera. Let me tell my story. But I don't want to, I'm not going to promote the video that I'm in. I'm not going to, discuss this any further because I don't want to help myself. I want you to do everything. And I'm not going to give you a dime for it. I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to do shit. You know what I mean? And I kept getting taken advantage of because I had a heart for my people. And you could go all the way on my TikTok, all the way back in 2022 when I said I was quitting. I didn't want to do any podcast. I did quit. I quit for like 6 months. I was meeting people on Clubhouse. We would have literally on Clubhouse. I back then, Clubhouse was still the app. So what I would do is I have my little speaker next to my mic, and whatever the conversation is, just what we're having. You know what I mean? Because again, social issues and stuff like that matter to me. But people wanted me to do a lot of lab work for a little bit of not saying that I was looking for money, but you want me to do a lot of stuff for free. And then you expect me to just give you perfection. If you're not doing it, you're not helping me. You're not helping yourself. You're not doing anything to elevate what I'm trying to do for us. You're not even promoting it, even though this is out of my own money. StreamYard comes out of my dime. But this is what people were doing. So what did I do? Decided not to do that anymore. Now, it could have been the people that I was hanging around with or whatever, but I had to reevaluate my situation and really start thinking about what I really like to do. So what I chose to do was, I got into a little bit of the reactions and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, this sucks. It's not what I like. You know what I like? Toys. You know what I like? Movies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I like? Marvel, DC, all of that. This is what I like. So what I did was I decided to change over and start talking about the stuff I like. You know what I mean? And I would have people in my comment section come and telling me what I should do on my channel. You know what I mean? You can be new. I can understand debates, but you can't tell me what to do on my channel. You know what I mean? I had a hard enough time telling myself what to do on my channel, let alone have somebody else who doesn't benefit anything out of my life besides leaving a comment. I appreciate the comments. Don't get it twisted, but you can't come here and tell me what to do. Chillmonger's Variant is in here. I know Chillmonger's Variant wouldn't like somebody to come to Chillmonger's channel and tell Chillmonger what the hell to do on his channel. Same thing with Pam Entertainment Television. Same thing with Blues House Live. Same thing with Planet Fanatics. Same thing with Back on the Bus. Same thing with a lot of other people. To tell us what to do on our channels is disrespectful. We are not obligated to do anything for anybody. We're here to give our commentary on comic book movies, news, and all of that. Whatever we want to talk about, that's what we're here for. We're also a source of entertainment. So there's an entertainment element on that. Junior Network, Torn Rain Reloading, who are content creators, know this. We are here. Chillmonger said no. Chillmonger's Variant said no comment. But I can't come to Chillmonger's channel and say, Chillmonger, I think you need to talk about this. All right, I don't like it because you don't talk about that. Just for my channel. And I'm going to give you this example before I get off of my Stan Lee soapbox. When I first got into content creating, I reached out to Rob from Comics Explained, right? And I said, I asked him a couple questions. I was even surprised the guy hit me back. Same thing with E-Man. I reached out to E-Man. E-Man just ended up coming to the show. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to E-Man. Was the first YouTuber to come on my show. Now, he was not obligated to give me no game on YouTube. Tell me what to do. Tell me what not to do. He wasn't obligated. He wasn't even obligated to come on my show. He just did it out the kindness of his heart. And I'm forever grateful for that. But when I talked to Rob, I said, hey, rule number one. I said, hey, I don't see a lot of Deadpool on your channel. Can you why you don't cover Deadpool? And he was kind with it. He said, hey man, I get that a lot. And I don't cover it because he's not a guy that I normally read. But I got a guy who does it in Comic Historian. And I'm just going to give you this. If you want to be a content creator and you see a void in the content, you be the one who created. Best game I've ever heard in my life from another YouTuber early when I first started doing this. If there's a void, create it. You see what I mean? So what I did, I went back and forth. Chill knows this, or Chillmonger's variant don't know, but the actual real Chillmonger does. That I was going back and forth to doing this show in the mornings because I'm like, ain't nobody watching this shit. Until I was watching Country Wayne skits when I was heavily watching the Country Wayne skits. And I'll be driving my son to school and I see thousands upon thousands of people watching his skits early in the damn morning. And I thought to myself, as long as you have a product people want to watch, they don't care what time he comes on. They're going to watch it. No, you still got to be aware of the hours and stuff like that, but people want to watch a product. They don't care. You know what I mean? So I created, I changed up, and I tried to stay as dedicated as possible. Through hell and high water, I've been sick more the last 6 months than I ever had in my life. And I still try to get up here 7:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? My time. 8:30, you know what I'm saying, on the East Coast. You know what I mean? Early in the butt crack of morning on the West Coast. You know what I mean? What I'm getting at is that if the content creators are not satisfying the things that you're looking from that person, unsubscribe from the people and start your own thing. Why? Because if you don't like something, then what are you doing about it? Can you just turn it off? Are you going to create your own thing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Before you come and tell people what to do on their channel, one thing you could do, this is the easiest thing, shut it off. If you're not getting what you want, shut it off. And trust me, when I do my reaction video to who I'm doing my reaction video to later on, you'll see the video later on today. You will understand. I can't tell that man what to do on the channel, but I got a reaction video for it. You know what I mean? Because the man is misinformed as holy hell. But I'm not gonna. I'll say that y'all see. But yeah, and JC, you are correct. And I'm gonna get to some of you guys' comments before we get to the boys. Season 4, episode 1 through 3. It's sometimes like, the people just love to get on people's channels just to dog them. Like, who does that? Like, I don't have the mental capacity because I think too logically to sit up here and troll somebody because, I don't like what they say. You know what I do? I unsubscribe and keep going. There's other channels. I don't have to listen to you. I can go to, if I don't want to listen to Chillmonger, I can go listen to Chillmonger's Variant. Because Chillmonger's Variant is probably saying something totally different than the actual Chillmonger. And I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. That's just me, though. But some people get so caught up in basically self-entitlement. Like, hey, I subscribe to your channel. You supposed to listen to me. I had somebody who gave me a long-ass speech about me not reading the really, 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 really long, comments. And I'm like, y'all act like I don't work 11 and a half hours a day. I literally work, I have to leave my house at by 5:15, no later than 5:30, and I don't get off of work and get home until 5 o'clock the very next morning. Got kids, got family, all of this other stuff that I got to do, sleep, eat. You know what I'm saying? Bathe myself. And then here you go, and you mad because I wouldn't read a long ass message that you sent, especially when you're being disrespectful in the message. I don't have to. I'm not obligated. But this is what people do. But I wanted to give that, not try to discourage anybody from my channel, but I want people to know what I do my channel for and why I do my channel. And if my channel doesn't provide for you the entertainment factor, the level of consistency, which I try to stay on, or the information that you feel is needed on my channel, please unsubscribe for me and go to somebody who fulfills those needs. Because what I don't want to do is have a bunch of disgruntled people on here because I don't give them what they need. Plain and simple. All right, let me get to and yes, Robert D, make sure to hit the like button. What's up, Intigasm? Good morning. Trust me. I was on Clubhouse heavy. I'm talking about in rooms with, celebrities and all that stuff. Had a good following to it, and then I was like, this place is stupid. What's up, J Rock's Apostle? What's up, Roberta? Good morning, Roberta. I try, every time I see Roberta in here, I really try my hardest not to cuss. I really try. I've been like, Roberta gonna get me. She gonna pray for me, and I need it. You know what I'm saying? But when I see Roberta in here, I try my hardest not to cuss. What is up, Rashad Walker? What's up with it, bro? Yeah, it's a lot of man. I can't show any of that stuff. Presetta, what's going on? Yeah, she's legitimately the church auntie. I don't want to. Every time I see her, I'm like, Lord, well, I be saying flubbing all the time because I can't say the other F word because Roberta is gonna get me. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna get me, and then I can't give her. You know what I'm saying? The Marlon Jackson body roll when she come in here.
Super chat body roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna update that. Well, I'm gonna have that version, another version, because I can't be sitting there and it just immediately goes to this man's crotch. I'm not having it. But he said like I'm supposed to just continue reading insults. Exactly. Yeah, you see, Roberta said you already know. Roberta don't play. She be making me feel so. Not gonna do it. Like I cuss. I apologize. I gotta get this out, but she be on it, so I be trying not to. Every time she is, if she's not in here, I'm cussing. I'll play. I try not to because then it doesn't promote your video as much if you just go on a rant. You know what I mean? So I try not to. Not to say dirty words. Okay. All right. I do have let me just say you this. A lot of you guys don't know who this guy is, but I'm doing a reaction video to O'Shea Duke Jackson, who is a YouTuber, 300 something followers. He made a video about Megan and Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? And I already watched it. I'm giving my commentary. It's not even a reaction. It is pure commentary. So I will make sure that you see actually once I'm done with this, I'm going to do that video as a video, and then I'm gonna post it later on this evening. You got to let us know when you leave Roberto so he can cuss. Oh, Junior, you have no idea. Woo! And the only reason why I know about O'Shea Duke Jackson because of Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? But I would just say this. Some people are so pro-black that it becomes bigotry against your own people. It's just based on what people do with their love life, whether it's their sexuality or the color of people's skin that they date. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Okay. the synopsis on this. Okay, so let's get to. Let me just do this. Let me just share my screen, just real quick. And I'm not going to play this. I'm not going to play this. But let me, because I hate being little. So the first episode of season now, if you let me just say it one more time. If you have not watched this show, or don't even plan on, unless you just watch it, be like, I just want to see what you got to say about it. But if you have not watched it, leave now. If you want to watch it, you don't want to be spoiled, or you don't have spoilers or anything, leave now. Just trying to tell you, leave now. I see you, Roberta. I'm telling you, it's certain women. This is how much I got love for my sisters, especially, the ones that are older than me. I still got that reference. I chill out. But this is Department of Dirty Tricks is the first episode. And when I tell you, I'm gonna just say this. This was nuts. We're coming out for the end of season 3, going into season 4. And, Homelander is in charge of Vi. But when I tell you that, to me, this is some of the best writing. Still, to this day, Marvel has not been able to touch the level of commentary and being able to have inclusion in the show. It is not forced. Victoria Newman is actually a gender swap version of Victor Newman from the actual The Boys comics, right? But you know why nobody bats an eye? For one, he was a president, is in the way that or he was a vice president, but the way the character was, this is literally one character you could gender swap and wouldn't miss a beat. You know what I mean? Because it's the way it is, but you come to find out she's a head popper. You know what I mean? And now she's running for, vice president, and Homelander is now running Vi after Stan Edgar was gone. And when I tell you that, the stuff that they talk about in this show, and the reason why I like this show so much is that you can actually get a full understanding. Try to see if they got any elaborations on this, but you get so much out of this. You get to see literally a glimpse of what the mainstream media. One thing I do fight is the mainstream media, and this show is very good by showing Bot being able to control people's minds. And when I say control people's minds, they start regurgitating what they hear from mainstream media. I'll give you a prime example. There's a lot of people who watch a lot of CNN or MSNBC, and you'll hear them regurgitating just pure leftist points from far left, because I got to call it what it is. I'm an independent, so I don't care nothing about Democrats or Republicans, because they're all trash. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got buying power, you can't buy a political party. And the reason why you can say, some people will hate you for saying free Palestine. You know what I'm saying? Because they have some type of agenda that they want to push, that is pushed by mainstream media from either the left or the right. And you can't tell me I'm lying, because that's what it is. You know what I mean? And one of the reasons why I don't watch mainstream media news. I stopped watching mainstream media news during the time of, it was a little, well, let me say, it was about 2017, 2018, when I really start, diving into my, political side of my podcast. You know what I mean? And I start realizing that I was regurgitating talking points from far left and far right, because I do have conservative values too. You know what I'm saying? But I have liberal values and conservative values. You know what I'm saying? And some things I'm conservative about, some things I'm liberal about. I can understand. I don't care about nobody's sexuality. Do what you I want. Look, if you're gay, straight, whatever you are, I want you to be miserable in your relationships like the rest of us. That's what I want you to do. There's no happiness, misery. That's what I want you to do. Go get married and be unhappy. Be happy for 2 years and unhappy for the rest of it. That's what I want. But I don't care. I don't care about nobody's. Only thing I care about is you're coming to my house to try to tell me what I should think and feel. That's my conservative side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to allow, anybody to make me think or say something different. You know what I'm saying? What up, Mika? You know what I mean? I can't do that. What is that emoji? Oh, yes. If you heard me before, I do want people to get in relationships and be miserable. Until next time, I'm sorry, turned into Skeletor. Be be unhappy, He-Man. but I start seeing that. So the mainstream media, when you listen to CNN, you listen to Fox News, you listen to MSNBC, you listen to the Young Turks, you listen to a lot of these political parties, they have an agenda. Their agenda is to get you to sway on one side or the other. But being an independent free I got smoke for libertarians because some libertarians sound like far right wingers. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is, I like this. The show points this out because it's showing you what bot is doing. The bot, you got these two sides. You got the Starlight, the Starlight crew, whatever they call or whatever, and you got the people that's cheering for Homelander, right? And you see this beef and this insurrection going on within that, which I guarantee you they're going to do November 6th in this show. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. They're going to do November 6th in this show. How they do it, I don't know, but it's going to do it. And actually, I can't wait because it shows us a glimpse of who we are and why we do it. Now, I do like the fact that unlike a lot of our other superhero shows, they tied in together Gen V with Boys Season 4. Talking about how is it? I've been saying this all day and now I can't. Gadokin, was doing the experiments with them kids on trying to how to be able to kill a suit. They actually mention that and it's relevant to the show. Marvel, you got a television show that's adjacent from another television show. Do what you've been doing, before you got to before you start wearing the good dresses, you know what I'm saying, and make the shows cohesive again. You know what I mean? And you get that. January 6th, I said November 6th, January 6th. You're right. My bad. And I like that. Just like, okay, so in this show, Homelander is found innocent, for killing that dude who threw that bottle at the end of, close to the end of season 3 at Ryan, and he lasered his face off. And that's where you get that meme of Homelander laughing. Now, let me just say this. When I tell you that Anthony Starr is probably literally the greatest, one of the this dude here, I'm not gonna lie, he got to do something else. Anthony Starr is amazing as always has, always will, amazing as Homelander. And there's a rumor, I don't know how true it is, but there's been some talking about him being Booster Gold in the DC universe. But the way that he plays Homelander is amazing. Is simply some of the best stuff that is on television. And of course, you got Butcher, you know what I'm saying? Billy Butcher, But you're right, Secret Invasion would never be relevant at all. Never be relevant. But we all know right now Billy Butcher is dying right now too. And that's put upon, he's hearing stuff. You know what I mean? What I think what I like about episode 1, because I've been doing a lot of talking. I've really haven't dived into it. What I like about episode one, for one, get back to the fatalities. Number two, we're still getting more into character development. There's been a lot of character development for Billy. Again, what he's gonna. How does it feel? You're like you're coming to the end of the road. So what does that feel like? What does that look like for the character? You're getting Ryan and Homelander's dynamic, which again, Homelander's crazy, and he's pushing a lot of stuff on his son. And I think about that, with my own children. I never push them to certain things because, like, my son, and if you've been on my live stream, my oldest son, is 6'5". I am 5'9". I gotta hug him a little differently. I gotta wait till we sit down and then I hug him. You ain't go, And trust me, he didn't get the height for me or his mother. You know what I mean? Because, well, technically, me and his mother is close to the same height. She's 2 inches shorter than me. You know what I mean? But my son is 6'5" and 230 some odd pounds, right? I didn't push him to be a football player or nothing like that. He don't want to do that. It's not what he went. It's because I played football. You know what I'm saying? I had scholarships, a D1 scholarship offer. Doesn't mean that he has to. I never wanted to do that stuff. Homelander doesn't give a shit. You're going to be Homelander. You're going to be homeboy. Instead of Superboy, he's a homeboy. It's the funniest shit in the world. You know what I mean? But, the system is corrupt in this city. You see that the boys are now, CIA agents. They're still trying to get the drop on how to be able to kill Homelander. You know what I'm saying? They want Victoria Newman gone. Like, with the fatalities, the death scenes, Kimiko's death scene in this mug I'm talking about Deadpool even went this far. And if you don't know, Kimiko is she's part of the boys, and she has the ability to heal. And dope. Like, Kimiko, like, legitimately give Deadpool a run for his money. Could legitimately give Deadpool a run for his money. That's how dope Kimiko is. Kimiko literally should be like Wolverine or something like that. But she's a Deadpool type of character. You know what I'm saying? In here. But, Kimiko is back doing her thing. Frenchie is going to get more time in here. And in episode 2 and episode 3, we find out that Frenchie's bisexual. You know what I'm saying? But in episode 2, you get to explore more of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just him being bisexual. It's what he does and him living this lifestyle with the boys and how that contradicts what he does, the way he feels about certain people, that comes into conflict. Because if anybody knows, this man is one of the smartest dudes on the show. He's a chemist. He can make anything. He's the one who made the device that they stuck up Translucent's butt in season 1 and blew him up. But they're doing more dynamics on Frenchie. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I want to know more about these characters and why they do what they do and the haunting truth that comes along with that. Jeffrey Dean Morris is in this show. Man. And I'm not going to lie, I was so happy to see him. So happy to see him because he's amazing in everything that he does. Now, Mother's Milk is the lead now with the boys. He's the number one guy to the CIA. Now, there is a dynamic between him, his ex-wife, and the one guy that was cheering on Homelander after he laser dude's face off because he was right there. And that guy went super, just like, if we could put it in terms, he became a Trumpster, but he became a Homelander. You know what I mean? No matter what Homelander did, no matter what Homelander says, this dude is done. And he's a fanboy. And this is what I was talking about when you're allowing the media. And what I love about this show, this is what's great about the show. And you're right, Puma Lee. Shout out to Puma Lee. Garth Ennis is an amazing writer. And to be able to show this dynamic of these two warring factions, really, the left and the right, and to show it in a way where it makes sense. And you can be able to put it into this fictional universe and you don't miss a beat. You got people who like they introduce Firecracker in here, which I think that is a funny and a hilarious name for a white one, for a white superhero. Firecracker sounds racist as shit. That's just like Hot Wing. If you know comics, Hot Wing is Hot Wing is racist. You know what I mean? So I like that. Word 789. Go ahead with your question. And when you write your question, I will make sure to answer it. The comments, the comments is even worse. Is even worse. You know what I mean? But yeah, mothers. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me answer your question. How can Homelander watch Smash Mouth? Didn't Smash Mouth die? Smash Mouth. Can watch Smash Mouth? Who was Smash Mouth in the show? Hold on, real quick. I have my phone here. Hold on. I'm trying to remember because I was watching this. I was watching this when I was at work. Hold on, real quick. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to see. Didn't he kill Smash Mouth? I'm trying to think. But hold on real quick. Let's see. It's a Fabian. Reuniting with dead and Homelander is tense. Hold on, wait a minute. It was a Smash Mouth concert, but I don't think he. Yeah, says his son. Let's go watch Smash. But I think it's the Smash. The Smash Mouth concert. Yeah, from Shrek 1. Yeah, that's right. But I don't think Smash Mouth. I don't think. But they probably didn't use a real world. Hold on, let me see. Let me just make sure. Let me just do this. Hold on. I can't. I'll be moving. Yeah, Stephen Hartwell did. He died September hold on. September 4th, 2023. So this could have been made. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, this was September 4th, 2023. Yeah. So this could have been before that. And you kind of got to give a similar liberties because this is a fictional universe. So in this fictional universe, he might not be dead. You know what I mean? So my personal opinion, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's never overtly addressed. But the Steve Hartwell was the one who died. I'm not really a big Smash Mouth fan, but I wasn't he the lead singer? I just being honest with you, I don't know. I'm not a I don't follow Smash Mouth, so you have to tell me about the group though. It's funny how Firecracker tried to call Star like an easy girl because of the deep situation. She was ready to get on. Outside of mine, she was like, you can do anything. Anything. She started to turn into the one chick from the one the one character that Jim Carrey used to do, Luna Fashawn. I'll do anything for a glass of your milk. Oh. Terrible. All right, let's get back to yeah. So yeah, episode 1 was amazing. Episode 2, did you know did you know globuses put chemicals in the food to make us gay? Dakota Bob is a demon from hell and the moon is real. Find out what they did not know at truth.com. And then you get you get first of all, we get introduced to a new character um called Sister Sage, which I think that's funny too, because her name is Sage, and I'm just thinking of the black, a lot of my sisters or whatever who's Sage and got the crystals or something. Nothing against them, but that's what that reminds me of. But she's the smartest person in the world. She lets you know she's the smartest person in the world. But if she's the smartest person in the world, then wouldn't she be able to make an antidote to make all soups invulnerable to any type of death or anything? She's the smartest person in the world. Wouldn't she be making time? I'm thinking of a Reed Richards site, but I ain't got no problem with that. But we find out that she is the smartest person in the world, and she's a master manipulator. That's what it really is. She could be able to read, could be able to detect everything from you because she's smart enough to be able to read your body language, all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's smart enough to be able to give you a solution for that. You know what I'm saying? And the sister is the one who, starts to infiltrate in episode 2, infiltrate what's going on in this. Homelander comes out and say, "Hey, I need you. I need you." It's like, okay, all right, but I'm about to read you who you are, and eventually I'm going to be running this. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need no yes men. Did you find out that there's a bunch of yes men? How the hell, Black Noir was killed in spoiler alert, Black Noir was killed in season 3. They have just a dude, an actor in the suit, and he just keeps talking. It's funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because he keeps asking about his motivation. He's doing all this other shit that Black Noir would never do, because Black Noir was literally like a mix between Batman and Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? But hilarious. Hilarious. And hold up, somebody said something about mother's milk. My man lost a bunch of weight. He was, cock diesel in season 1. My man lost a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? And she's the smartest person in the world while she was working with Homelander. So like, he could have easily killed her, but I like the way that she's infiltrating it. I do like that because she's just a master manipulator. She's smart because she can manipulate a situation. I like that. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that. It brings a different situation with that. I like that. I like how they keep having to tell Noir doesn't speak. Yeah, you just keep talking like shit. A-Trade was like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, Roberta's here. Shut the flub up. My bad, Roberta. But you know what I mean? It's just, I love it. Then we also get a cameo for Will Ferrell. We get a cameo for Will Ferrell. They try to do something like The Blind Side, and it's exposing, again, it exposes, I love this show. It exposes Hollywood. This show, it exposes the mainstream media. Who controls your thoughts, processes, all of that. While the algorithm, you know what I'm saying, will put you into a line of certain things that they want you to watch. You know what I'm saying? You can look at one picture and then all of a sudden you see thousands of this stuff coming through your feed because the algorithm is feeding you things that they think you want. Not the things that you were searching for, the stuff that you really want to search for. They believe the things that you want is readily available for you. You know what I mean? And again, I love this show. I love this show. The conspiracy theories. There is a scene in episode 2. Oh my God, in the steam room. Yeah. It was a lot of oh my God moments. Not even go. I was so loud watching this, it's a lot of oh my god moments. It's a lot of them. But that scene in the steam room, oh my god. It don't matter. The script says it don't matter. You know what I mean? It's oh my god, it's awesome. But yeah, the conspiracy theories with me, Firecracker. Victoria is fine. She do got a nose on her, but she is cute though. She's grown on me. I like her character. Her character has grown on me a lot. But yeah, if you what to me, episode 2 is the best episode. There's just wild part, and if you've been watching The Boys, there's always very wild parts of The Boys. Oh my god, when you see that scene, wild. Oh my god, that was wild. I wasn't even expecting that. Not even gonna hold you. Wasn't expecting that. And then there it is. And yikes. They got a character called Splinter that's like multiple man. You know what I'm saying? But he splinters himself into different areas, but you always got to keep a prime one. Because if you kill the prime one, the rest of the splinters die. No one takes over as the prime. And oh my god, they have a scene. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Okay, episode 3. We'll keep the flags flying. We keep the red flag flying here. This is similar at Bitcoin Arena. Experience the story of Christmas the way it was meant to be told on ice. Bot presents Bot on ice. When I tell you this has got to be some of the silliest, funniest, but greatest shit of all time. They literally skating to Jesus. Talking about we don't have to have to say secret holidays because people don't, it's a far left cry. I'm telling you. It's the things that when you watch far right media, this is the things that they say on far right media. You know what I'm saying? That it ain't fair that I gotta say happy holidays. I believe in white Jesus. And white Jesus told me that that yada yada yada. And it's hilarious to me. It's hilarious. But again, this is stuff that you really literally legitimately see. You know what I mean? Yeah, this ain't the this show is wild. What? There's no holding back. There's no hold bars. There's none of that. He was very much simping. Oh, he was doing a lot more than simping in that steam room. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, boy. But yeah. Now I like the scene of Deadpool when he uses Zamboni. They got this beat on ice. They got this beat. You know what I mean? You get to see a lot more of Sage's character. You know what I'm saying? Again, a young black woman here. You get to find out the person Frenchie is in love with. Frenchie killed this person's family. Like, there's so much nuance in there, and Frenchie has to deal with, murdering all these people over the years. Butcher trying to develop a relationship back with Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Facing his own mortality because he knows he doesn't have that much farther to live. You know what I'm saying? They already greenlit season 5, so of course he's going to live till season 5. You know what I mean? But living with his own mortality. The plans and stuff like that they have to take over Vought. A lot of this is good, but again, this is the reason why I said Disney's Vought. You know what I mean? Because Vought has his own network. Disney has their own network when they bought ABC. You know what I mean? They could be able to create twists, all of it, as much as they really want to, if they really want to do that. You know what I mean? If they really want to do that. But, again, if you're looking for really, really, really great storytelling, social commentary, the things that we see blatantly and they show you this is the show for you. It's a lot of guts. There's a lot of sex. It's not it. Now, I will say, This didn't start off nearly as sexual as Gen V did, or The Boys season, was it season 2 or season 3, where my man's, you know what, blew up. You know what I'm saying? Is Mr. Johnson, because my man sneezed too. That was the beginning of season 3. Don't nearly start off as raunchy. Do they got a raunchy scene? Oh boy, they have a super raunchy scene. You know what I mean? But that's really it, because it's not. There's so much storytelling that, overt sexual uh situations would just throw it a little bit off. Throw it a little bit off, because there is a entrenched story to tell. You know what I'm saying? The Sage, doing pretending to be a I can't think of the name of what they call the Starlighters or whatever, and how she infiltrated them. It started a fight, even though she knew damn well she wasn't with that group. Something and especially me, when I was talking about this, how all, during protests, how all of a sudden it turns violence when it started off as a peaceful protest, because people really do infiltrate that stuff. And some of it is done by the CIA and the FBI. Don't never, ever, 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 ever think that they're out of the blue when it comes to that stuff. They just think all they see is, wow, black people looting and destroying their property, not knowing that people are paid by the CIA to be informants. Go learn about COINTELPRO. Go learn about what happened to the Black Panther Party and how they were infiltrated by COINTELPRO. All the stuff that you hear about Dr. King, about him messing with white women and cheating on Coretta Scott King and all this stuff. Do you know a lot of that stuff was fabricated by COINTELPRO? But people regurgitated to be able to do a political point, to say, I wouldn't, yeah, he is, this person is like Dr. King, because Dr. King sure loved them some snow bunnies, but you're getting the information for the people who are creating false narrative to destroy people in the public view. That's why I love this show. Oh yeah. The A Train scene, how they drop crack in the hood. Oh yeah, or how they drop crack in the hood in the 80s. Yeah, how literally, because of the war in Nicaragua and the United States government didn't have enough funds to be able to fund that war. Ronald Reagan came on, the Reagan administration, and the Central Americans, who had a little drug called Piche Cologne. And they knew that Piche would get you high as a kite, but it won't kill you like cocaine will. But what it would do is you will always fiend for the high. We call it crack to this day, and it's still destroying neighborhoods and black people to this day. And it is documented that the FBI dropped the drugs in LA first. If they didn't care about the war on drugs or any of that until crack and all of that starts showing up in Wall Street, in corporate America. Just go, when we're watching, when you go back and watch Boys in the Hood and they start talking about that, when he gets to the gentrification and all of that, that's why everything needs to be black owned and all that's because of the way that it is. Because that was real. That happened. Jeff Webb's book proves it, that it happened. I'm just dropping some nuggets on you guys. I'm sorry. It happened as recently as protests when when George Floyd died. It was just random bricks everywhere. Exactly. Or how people would find the random guns in Black Chicago areas, and then they wonder how how these kids got guns in these neighborhoods. Matter of fact, if you go and read the if you go and watch the actual not the movie, the actual documentary that was on Netflix for a good minute, the Bobby Kennedy story and the Bob Marley story. One of the ones I watched multiple times. But how the FBI and the CIA was playing both sides of the factional war, the political war that was going on in Jamaica. And guess who dropped guns to both of them? Guess who dropped guns to both of them? It's strictly fact. It's not it's Dre Mack didn't make that up. It's facts. There is pure documentation. Pure documentation. That's why I like this show. Shows you that. That's why I like this show so much. Yeah, then they got some nasty stuff from time to time. Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, or I'm just like, I didn't have to see that today, but it's over now. You know what I mean? But the heart of the show is showing you what America really is. Well, I love this show. Marvel could never. I will put it to you like this. The Boys, if I'm making a comparison, and I'm going to wrap this up. If I'm making a comparison, the boys are Kendrick Lamar. Unapologetic, do what they want to do. It doesn't look pretty, but they get the job done. Marvel is Drake. It's Drake. And DC is J. Cole. I should diss both. I should come out and diss, but you know what? I'm just going to sit up here and eat ice cream and ride a bicycle and try to get my peace, try to get my mind right. Let me get peace over here. You know what I mean? And Sony is Rick Ross. Bob Marley's killer confessed to killing Bob with a gift of a Converse All-Stars and a tiny needle in it that gave him cancer. He was CIA. I love Victoria though. I love Victoria. What's her name from the Guardians of the Godot kid? Well, we still don't know what happened to those kids at their Homelander. Either knocked them out or whatever, but they got them in a facility. All those kids now. R.I.P. to the young man who died in a motorcycle accident. He won't be coming back for Gen V. I don't know what they're going to do with his character. I've heard that they're not going to recast his character, but I don't know. They recast Chance. That's right. That's his name, Chance. They said they won't recast his character. I don't know. We just got to find out. You know what I mean? But all y'all asking for Victoria, let me give y'all some Victoria because y'all over here asking for her. Being full screen. Your girl Victoria Newman. You know what I'm saying? Vicky knew. Vicky had Papa knew. I love that she got the blood powers though. I love that. I think that's super dope. The Isaiah Bradley story in Winter Soldier Falcon had more teeth than anything the boys have done, in my opinion. If you're looking for the social impact of what actually happened to black men, with the Tuskegee experiments, I'll give you that. But it's only it doesn't, okay, that Isaiah Bradley part hits home. The rest of the show doesn't dive more into the hypocrisy and the hypocrisy and the way really blacks are treated, besides a good pep talk from Sam Wilson. It didn't go as far as this, but there's a lot of corruption in this in the boys universe. So it's probably not going to hit you as hard because that was direct. That was a straight shot to black people to let you know about the Tuskegee experiments and all the stuff that they did. You know what I'm saying, to black people who was trying to go and try to fight for their country, because black people still believe that this is their country too, because we have fought in every war since the inception of this land. And we're gonna even though our lands were bombed, our areas were bombed, destroyed. Philadelphia, Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City, Kansas, that was destroyed and gentrified, and all of this. We're still fighting to this day. You know what I mean? So yes, that will hit hard. So I will give you that. But the overall measure of different things that you pull it from sexuality, you know what I'm saying? Mental health, social commentary on politics, there's a lot more than just that one area that I can focus on. That's why I like the show. It's only so much that Marvel will ever say it's underdid. Exactly. 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 But I do. I want to show. I guess I want to show you. I do want to show you. No Diddy. Want to show you a little bit of what I'm going to talk about here. Hold on. So, if you don't know who this is O'Shea Duke Jackson. He does a little show called The Celebrity Junk. You know what I mean? And exactly. No reparations for something we clearly know that happened. That was done out of hatred. They don't get reparations. But everybody else could. Incredible's outspoken hearts coming out of Disney right now. I don't think anything is nakedly calling for a revolution as Wish or Frozen 2. I was really just talking about Marvel, but yeah. But this is O'Shea Duke Jackson. And O'Shea Duke Jackson does a celebrity junk, and I'm just scrolling along, you know what I mean? And I've been subscribed to his channel for a minute. And I see this famous actress has no options in rich men, so she's doing this. So the whole premise of this is downing Jonathan Majors for dating Megan Good. Basically, he's trying to say he done got with that Megan got with a Pookie or Ray Ray. You know what I mean? Because she has no options out here. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do my video on today. Sage is a creative black character who will be great. MCU needs to do this. Blade Monica Rambeau recast T'Challa Sr. They're missing that opportunity. But yeah, so he is going to, this guy right here is who I'm going to do a very, reaction video, but it's going to be a commentary video on what he says in this video. Because I already said it and seen it, and there's some things I strongly disagree with, but, strongly disagree with in this video. And there's a lot of, not Stephen A. Smith type, take, but take nonetheless. Anyway, you already know what it's time for, because you if you've been here long enough, you know.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
All right, so of course I got to wrap it up. Wrap that stuff up, B. All right. Don't forget, thank you so very much for tuning in. If you watch this on a replay, don't forget to comment, tell me what you think about the review. It's not really a review, because I can't go through the video. It's way too much going on for me to go through this video and be able to put it on YouTube. So I kind of gave you an overview, but go watch the boys. When they start doing one episode a week, then I could do, oh God, I can't say, oh, I'm gonna try. Kind of like what I did with Gen V. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Where's my outro at? Gotta get up out of here. I need to make another video. Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.